All right, welcome back to the Charlie Kirk Show. We're talking about the Islamification of the West and America specifically. So if you have ideas, thoughts, anything about that, please email us, freedom@charliekirk.com, freedom@charliekirk.com. We're going to read them to you guys on air. If you send them, do you support the Muslim ban or travel ban? Do you support more aggressive measures to deal with this? So freedom@charliekirk.com. Send us those emails. We are going to read them. But first, I want to tell you guys about Y-Refi. Private student loan debt in the U.S. totals about $300 billion, and about $45 billion of that is labeled as distressed. Y-Refi refinances distressed or defaulted private student loans that others won't even touch. And they're going to work with you and your own financial situation to get you a solution that fits your monthly budget. So they don't care about what your credit is. They don't care about all that history. You can deal with the debt that's piling up on your, statements piling up on your kitchen table. They can help you with it. They're good people, good patriots. They support this show. They support Turning Point USA. So you want to check them out. May not be available in all 50 states, but if it is in your state, you're going to want to check it out. Go to 888, give them a call, 888-Y-REFI-34, 888-Y-REFI-34, or log on to YREFI.com. That is YREFY.com. So if you are a parent out there and you have your co-borrow on your student's loan, they can help you out. I'm going to welcome back radio. All right, so we mentioned this Dearborn thing. I want to play a couple of these scenes really quick because this was a collision of Christians, right? You can debate whether they were being good Christians or bad, but they culturally represent themselves as Christians versus Muslims in the streets. And it was a collision, there's no doubt. And here's one that was really disturbing to me, obviously, given this is the Charlie Kirk Show. This is a Muslim calls for Christians protesting that they're going to get Charlie Kirked. Play cut 221.
He just said he hopes Jake gets Charlie Kirk. You hope I get Charlie Kirk? Yeah. You hope he gets killed because you don't like him? What? That's Jake. Yeah. You hope he gets killed because you don't like him? Yeah.
I suppose we'll be hearing that one for a long time, won't we?
Yeah.
Which,
sadly,
you know what? Like, I hate it, but at the same time, there's something satisfying or useful when the mask comes off, when they just admit what they want.
Yeah.
Hopefully people notice.
And you see just, how depraved they are. I totally agree. Here's Dearborn Mayor Hammoud to a resident. You do not belong in this city, Islamophobe. Get out, 225.
Hezbollah, bombed the embassy in Beirut, and including many Americans. So I just feel it's quite inappropriate.
You are an Islamophobe, and although you live here, I want you to know, as mayor, you are not welcome here. And the day you move out of the city will be the day that I launch a parade celebrating the fact that you moved out of the city.
Jeez. Good people. And this is what they do. This is what I want to make very clear. Their whole goal is to infiltrate mayor by mayor, elected office by elected office, and then they're going to, essentially their plan is to outbreed. They're going to immigrate and they're going to outbreed Americans and Westerners more broadly. And I want to play this clip, actually. I believe, this is Brigitte Gabriel. She's been on the show before with Charlie, and she talks about how successful Muslims were in these past elections. Play cut 220.
42 Muslim candidates won elected office. 42. 76 ran and 42 got elected. So while all eyes were on Mamdani in New York, the Muslims were able to sweep such victories for the first time in American history across at least 9 states, occupying positions.
And last clip I'm going to play in this segment, but this is an Islamic imam explaining how they plan to take over America, and it ties into that last clip. Play cut 222.
Let's work towards a Muslim mayor. Next election that comes in, nominate people for the school board of education. Next election that comes here, nominate people for the local township. Begin the demographics change. People converted. There's a huge conversion going on in this country.
So that's demographic change, mayor by mayor. I mean, this is their plan. It is a conquering, maybe, Blake, that's the question. Explain why Islam is more than a religion. It's actually a political ideology.
Well, it is. The thing about Islam is, in contrast to Christianity, if you read the Gospels, if you read the early Christians, there can be places that are very Christian, but Jesus doesn't actually talk a lot about how you're supposed to organize a state, how you're supposed to organize a government. It is mostly about individuals or faith communities. Islam from the start is political. Muhammad is the political leader of the first Muslims. They have the concept of a caliph who is a political leader of all Muslims. Islam has, from the very beginning, specific rules. How should an Islamic state be organized? And what this means is you have far more explicit rules of this is what you should endeavor to do in your country. That is what Sharia is. Sharia means Islamic, like law according to Islamic principles. Islam, if you are a devout Muslim, you are explicitly required to pursue those laws. And so if you're a good Muslim, you are going to be saying we should pursue Sharia. They might disagree about exactly what it is, but there's no tension like there would be with Christianity. Like with Christianity, we would have a lot of reasons to say, oh, you can't compel certain things on everybody, or there's just no obvious way you're supposed to set up a Christian state. But with Islam, no such tension exists. You are in fact supposed to set up an Islamic government. You're supposed to impose special taxes on people who are not Muslims. You are, I mean, I think they're even supposed to like dress differently. And there's all of these things. And so there's this vast history for Muslims to view, oh, I am part of, and also it was a conquest thing from the beginning, that the faith was created and rapidly conquered the area around it to spread Islam. So they have an entire history of we can expand, we can take over an area, and then we can impose Islamic law, Islamic norms on that place. In the past, they did it with actual warfare. We are now in the 21st century, and they are very aware it can be done demographically. You'll have Islamic thinkers in their own private, sermons and podcasts. They will say, we are going to conquer the West with our wombs. That's the wording they'll use.
And they say that the West is a woman to be mounted. This is very much their intention, and we better wake up to it. Stop being distracted by all the infighting or all the the shiny little stories that run by. This is the main story. We'll be right back with Sager and Jetty.